All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vista Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for August the 9th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. Okay, if you haven't checked out, make sure you look at last night's reading. It was the start of the, I guess you can just call it Lionsgate portal. Um, but I wanted to do it for 3 days. Okay, it did only consist of only yesterday, August the 8th, 2024, 888. But I wanted to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is part two. So last night, the crown chakra, the root chakra, um, about coming full circle. Hey, extraordinary, how you doing? Came out. So I want to continue to do the activation cards to see what is being activated. Um, that's good, extraordinary. So glad you're okay. I know you're just trying to make it like all the rest of us. But long as y'all chime in and let me know that you're doing okay, that's all I ask. Because I'm not very consistent. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. Um, I would like to be, but maybe in the next coming years I may be. Who knows? I'm a little behind. I wanted to be on here about an hour ago, but I got caught up watching my DIY videos I like to watch on YouTube. It keeps me in a zen type of energy. It relaxes me. I like to watch like doing hair videos, refurbishing things, remodeling things, DIY creative projects, things that you can create or redo from Dollar Tree and stuff like that. Not sponsored. Um, and it just keeps my creative juices going. It relaxes me. Some of you may also do that. Um, yard videos, even though I don't have a yard to maintain. Um, because it keeps me from watching like gossip type of reality shows, you know. Hey, that Desi girl, how are you? You're new here. So I'm doing a general reading, so it may come out, but since I never seen you before, I will pull a card for you. I'll pull that's good. Where you from, that Desi girl? Now, we did have the Ace of Swords come out last night, so since you're new here, you may not have seen the reading from last night, but um, let me clarify because this is saying that um you've been down for a while. Oh, you from India? Okay. Because I do Vedic Sidereal here on this channel, not Tropical Western. So, okay. So, based on that, also, Mars is in Vedic Sidereal. It's in Taurus. It will be going retrograde in October. So, I don't know if that may help you with anything, where that it may need Mars to move out of second house of Taurus for this Emperor, which is Mars energy, to go forward for you. You know, I don't like anybody having a sense of delay when it comes to getting a job and getting that income in for yourself or your family. but this can be part of the reason, according to your chart, of why you haven't um, had this greater transformation. But I want to clarify it again, because so either you were let go, fired, or you were very tired of your last position. Also, could have been a layoff situation, a closing of a business with the Emperor in reverse, Eight of Cups. You was emotionally tired of it anyway. Needing to. Okay, so I do also see that the Emperor could be your father, whether he is in your life or not. Um, but you just emotionally tired also of the rules, regulations, the principles, the directions that your father was implementing over you. You got tired of the, according to this spread, the rules. You know, it's got to be this, it's got to be this way, very strict. So, um, I do feel that and see that you're sad about it, you know, um, of this lack of accomplishment, or how you may see yourself, or how you are seen in the eyes of your parent, especially your father. And I can say that also because the Emperor is the only one that came here. So, yeah, you say you were exhausted. This is what this card is, the Eight of Cups. Exhausted emotionally. Now, we all get tired physically, of course, but emotionally being drained is totally different. Let me turn this light off. All right. Now, I'm trying to get your answer as a clarifier. Um, I do see you missed the last employment that you did have. And actually, it was done as a reset for you. Um, Let me find you an answer card, because I'm hoping that this is not going to be your conclusion of a no, because that's what it's kind of giving. Okay, so it will be a delay. It's going to continue to still be a stalemate, or of course, exactly what you're saying. It's a stalemate right now. Um, the woman card in reverse, and the key in reverse. Um, I so far see that the application that you did is between you and a couple, about two or three other people. Okay. Somebody else could be actually influencing the interviewer or manager or CEO. It also could be some type of influence where the job is given to somebody that somebody knows in the company. So, for example, if you own a company and you got three people that apply, you're going to give it to one of your best friends. Okay? Or if one of your best friends work up under you and then their y'all other best friend apply, you're going to give it to the other best friend instead of the other two people that you don't know as applicants. I do see some type of um influence there. You may feel that this is the key of the place that you applied to and for, to help you with your solutions of what you need. Um, don't let nobody else influence you, including me and this reading allegedly. Use your own intuition, clarity, and guidance. But I do see it's going to be a standoff. It's going to be a delay. That also can be based on because Mercury is retrograde up until August the 27th. It's not really giving me a yes or no answer, but use your wisdom. Be very aware. I feel that you need to be very much more observant of probably some clues or some insights that you have already been getting, that either you're getting it or you're not gonna get it. Okay. Um, I feel that it is some more places that you need to explore, based on your application and your degree or your certificates or certification of what you do and what you're in. Um, it may be that you may need to continue to explore. Okay. Now, this card is telling you to hold out, which I know, go by your own wisdom because the owl is here. Something that you're not listening to, that your intuition is telling you. Exactly. What you just said, that you don't want to continue, this is exactly what the reading is saying here. That's why I was kept pulling more cards, because I just don't want to. It's not giving me a concrete yes or no. It's saying that it's a delay, and it's a delay on purpose. Now, of course, I know people don't want to hear that. Um, and I don't all the time blame it on planets. But with Saturn being retrograde and also Mercury at the same time retrograde, Saturn will go direct before Saturn does. So we got about 2.5 more weeks of Mercury being retrograde. But it's a chess move, not a checker. And this is the first card that came out. So holding out, a delayed tactic, something is blocked. You may not want to compromise, or that company may not want to compromise to you, maybe regarding benefits or salary or something like that. But like I was saying, it is a third party situation involved some type of way. Okay. Um, Something here about the question you're asking is being influenced. So that can be either by your family, a friend, like I say, your old company giving you a referral that is blocking this, or not giving you a referral when this new company call as a reference. Whatever it is, it's coming across this card in reverse. No solution right now. Okay, yes, you need clarity because this card is in reverse. Um, Something that is open is closed because this card came in reverse. Um, but at the same time, this card being in reverse, the situation still can be open. So let me try and get one more card as an answer, because it's not really. I guess the purpose is that it's a delay for a reason. It could be actually giving you a break emotionally, so you'll be ready to tackle this when you do start it. But everything is a delay on purpose. We just don't see the plan for it. And again, this is why the owl, which is the insight, the wisdom to the soul. Um, okay, so poverty, it may be not as much money as you were hoping for. I don't know if you did the interview or whatever already, but they may be kind of shortchanging you. And I know right now that you could be really, um, very codependent on income and money. Really trying to do the best that you can as a Five of Pentacles here. Not being able to probably live your prior lifestyle or buy the things that you used to want to buy. Now we got the main male in reverse. Also, maybe you went through a breakup or some type of separation, but it also can be your father energy again. Maybe your father stopped giving you money or something like that. And then look at here. The occupation in reverse. So what I'm seeing is a no. That's the work card, occupation, and it came in reverse. Now, again, don't base anything off my reading, but um yeah, it's a delay in the time of this. For whatever reason, it's not time. You're truly expecting it. It's like the expectation cards. You want to expect it, but you don't want to expect it. And again, this is why the owl is here about the clarity, the wisdom, the insight. Um, that's always going to be your internal wisdom. I think something else is coming up for you that you may find that's going to be better suited for you. Okay. You may not believe it or see it, but that's what I'm getting. Um, of course, you may want this job right now because you need the money or to help you with something such as bill, rent, income, whatever the case may be. But it's a delay. It's a stalemate. So so yeah, it's gonna be when Mars leave Taurus because this is the Ace of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. And I already said that Mars will be going retrograde in October. I know that's a long term time away. You may find something or get a yes before October, but um your true career or something that you will find that you will be seeking or it will seek you could be also a reference or a referral from somebody that you know about a job as an influence. It's coming in October for you. Okay. All right. Let's check our activation. You will get one, but it may not be closer until October. All right. And that's my gift to you for chiming in because on our channel, we've never seen you before. That's the same card that came out last night. Earth and communication. Crown chakra. Again, what came out last night is at the bottom of the deck. After all that shuffling, these two cards came out last night. So like I said, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you take a look at it. So the other two new cards is Earth and communication. Um, you got two sixes here, 4 plus 2, and why I say two sixes, and then 4 plus 1. Okay, so this is your mandalas or geometric spiritual shape. The frequency of Earth activates your deep connection to this to the physical plane by showing you the beauty of all aspects of the Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of nature. So some of you are so much in your mind. Some of you are getting so much information and or downloads, or you're not listening to your own wisdom, intuition, and clarity. Okay, to help to find some solutions that you may need, because this is a grounding energy, Earth. Some of you can don't have to be sun sign, but can be ascendant, rising, and especially moon, or you have a major planet in your second house of Taurus, your 10th house of Capricorn, which is your career, or you got a major planet um, in Virgo. So In sidereal, Vedic sidereal, Jasti, um, K2 is in Virgo, and it will be there until about May, June of next year, right? Then we got Mercury on communication. Like I said earlier, was already retrograde until August the 27th. Expect delays, okay? Expect problems with technology, information being uploaded, planes being delayed. I always tell you to print off directions. Don't rely on GPS or underground satellites, um, or wire transfers. Always get your receipt during this time of Mercury retrograde. Always copy down confirmation numbers, that after you pay a bill or something like that, copy down the confirmation number. Because some of you may have made a transaction as paying a bill and think it went through and then it didn't. Always do stuff like that during Mercury retrograde. Letters, emails, telephone calls. We already be on hold enough when we're calling in to these companies, but right now it just seems like all you're getting is straight AI answering the phone, right? Um, and the communication is just lapse. Some of you are not getting it at all, um, but it's gonna loosen up. If every year Mercury goes retrograde at least twice a year, the next time again, like I said, will be October in Scorpio. Always prepare for Mercury type of retrograde energies. I personally, since I do readings, when I know Mercury is about to go retrograde, I do stuff months ahead of time. Okay, before the the pre period of Mercury, 7 days before, 7 days after. If I apply for something, I apply for it months or a month ahead of time. Mercury going retrograde. Um, if I'm making a transition or a move or something like that, or trying to buy a car or getting some um, economical changes, financial changes that I need to do, I do that stuff like 30, 60 days ahead of Mercury going retrograde. Because whatever you already got in transition or in the works, Mercury won't really affect it. But trying to do an application in the middle or the beginning of Mercury retrograde, you will not get the communication you're looking for. If you do get some type of answer, there it's going to be a delay. They're going to have to get back with you because you're not the only one still going through Mercury retrograde. Companies are going through Mercury retrograde. The employee that worked there is going through a Mercury retrograde. Systems are going through the retrograde. You get me? So it's just not you the only one experiencing. It's everything physical and ethereal that is around you, around us, that is experiencing this. Now, I teach y'all also during Mercury retrograde, it's going to be hard to rejuvenate, to relax, but if you can, try, because you can't do nothing or fix nothing without this external communication or yes or no until it comes to you. So, until that time, still recalculate, draw plans up again, re strategize, um, reconsider another way, another route, another alternative, um, repurpose something, reconstruct. Um, Everything that is RE. Okay. I know you're feeling the pressure. All of us are feeling the pressure of Saturn being retrograde. We got all the way up until November, and that is Saturn being retrograde is about unfinished business. So things that a lot of us did not take care of like months and years ago is coming back up to the surface. Okay? Some of you may have wanted to quit a job, but you still there Maybe you want to quit a job 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and you didn't do it, and you're still working there. Now you're feeling the pressure that I should have quit 3 years ago. I could have been doing this. I could have been hired here. I would have been making more money doing this. I would have been higher in my entrepreneurial, in my business would have been grown for 3 years now. You understand me? So Saturn brings back up the unfinished business, such as paperwork, um, old communications, um, pressures of everyday life that we did not conclude before. Okay, so here is the communication, which is the frequency of communication supports your ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds you to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through your heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. All right. Of course, you have the soul time. I didn't show that to y'all. So, this is the frequency of soul time. Asks you to allow the possibilities of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Infinite. What is the Lionsgate portal? It's the infinity sign, right? The number 8. Okay, so that is our activation cards, and let's use some of the psych. Hey, Reese. Um, I was thinking about you yesterday. You and Miss Linda. You remember the email that I sent you? Yeah. Okay. Just be looking out for that. Of course, I will send you another email prior, but just be looking out, okay, for, Vesta to send you an email. It's not going to come from my personal, it's going to come from Vesta, okay? Fertility, the birth of something. Conflict and defeat, again, which is like the Five of Pentacles or Five of Wands. Either way is bad. Well, not, don't let me say bad. It's transition. Okay, challenging times. We all are ready to birth a new reality, like the Earth card said, right? Birthing a new reality, allowing things to change. Some of you got so many ideas, thoughts, epiphanies, um, things that you want to do and want to accomplish with fertility. Some of you also, hey, Miss Linda. Some of you with fertility and earth here, some of you could be giving birth or maybe impregnated in the future. Okay. Now I know everybody don't want kids. Let me raise my hand. Um Mine is 16 and I'm through. Okay. No, no. But some of you, this may be your first child coming up or second, third, whatever the case may be. But it don't always have to be about literal fertility. It can be the birth of the new you, right? The birth of the portal, the gate, the lion's energy, um, which is about taking action, being innovative, having the energy to do so, changing your haircut, hair color, dressing differently, having a whole sense of new style. Oh, okay. Yeah, school started back. I know that's right. Um, But Three of Pentacles also is wanting to be able to work on it, though, collaborate, network, to help you to birth this new thing or yourself off the ground. Okay. Um, some of you are having still some challenges. Um, don't run from them. Still try to find the solutions. Um, get clarity from within yourself. Ask for guidance through manifestation, prayer, mantras, maybe advice from people that already done what you're wanting to do, such as experts. What do you call those people? Mentors. Okay. Find it's plenty of programs can be in your city or state that has mentorship programs. Maybe you can be one for somebody. Um, or you can also find that a lot of times that stuff is free. You have lots of people that has higher incomes or has made it, if you want to say, and they do give back to the community where they mentor. So just check, you know. All right. So now we have the Six of Wands, which is good. Notoriety, success, having that vitality to have success, coming from a sense of defeat, right? And having conflict, whatever that conflict may have been for you, issues with your bank, your mortgage company, your apartment complex, people in your community, your job, your old job, companies that you're applying for assistance with, just anything that has been giving you conflict, right? And it's been making you feel defeated. But by this 888 energy, the new portal is about success. Now, success is not going to just drop into your lap, right? You have to um, allow yourself to want this change for yourself. That is what growth and expansion and success really is. It's about allowing things to change in your life. Okay. You can't say, oh, I want to be successful, but don't have the drive for it, commitment. Um, you don't want to do it. You're lazy, right? You're procrastinating. You're not doing any research. You're not reaching out for different resources or programs that are free that can help you. Training programs that can be free, especially if you make very much more less income. There's plenty of training programs out here that can help you lead into making a business for yourself. And because you have lesser income, it can be free for you, right? But it's all about communication and taking the steps. Um, and also with this fertility here, planting the seeds. You will always have defeat and conflict if you don't plant a seed, because no seed, no growth. You can't expect the apple as as the outcome if nobody ever planted the seed for it to grow in the first place, right? Now, that also can be toward love and relationship. It don't have to be only about job and career. Um, Planting the seeds is also the first stages of dating, getting communication, talking to somebody, allowing them to talk with you, having some type of meetup time, soul time, right? But if you're just a person that's just saying no to everything, no to everybody, no to dating, but you want marriage, how is that going to happen? Unless you're expecting marriage to come from somebody from your past. So if they're already somebody from your past, then you need to seek a lot of clarity, okay, on why are they a person from your past and not in your current energy right now. Okay. Could be the timing, right? It's gonna be different for everybody, but that's like taking. Now we take day old bread to make French toast. Okay, the more older it is, they say the better the French toast or whatever. Not saying that you eat bread, it's just an analogy. But how can you take old bread to make or have a fresh start? The bread is stale, it's old, um, it's not fresh anymore. It's not even having the same density or softness. It's not even smelling like fresh bread, right? But you want to use old bread to purpose your future or to plant new seeds for growth, success, and vitality. Think about that. Moving on, we keep getting the Eight of Cups here. When I see that card, it's the Eight of Cups. It's actually the Six of Swords. Um, Even though you haven't been hearing from something or somebody, whoever that may be, maybe you haven't heard back from a job, maybe you haven't heard back, such as ghosting, no communication, and you moved on from a certain person you have been thinking about. It was time for you to have this. You see how he's walking into the lit area coming from the dark side or the shadow here? This is what you were moving on to anyway. You just didn't know it. hmm But you were feeling spiritually, also the crown chakra here. You were feeling that it's time for you to involve yourself more into your own spiritual, more spiritual potential, even if you're religious, okay? Um, and also, it's time for you to materially change. Our materialism is always going to change when we change. Some people go way out, okay? When they change, they go straight all for everything material. They want to upgrade this and upgrade that and buy $12,000 purses and $5,000 shoes and stuff like that. But just keep in mind that material life can always change in an eye. But your interior purpose, okay, your ethereal, is to have that sense of connectedness as above, so below. Because if it's not connected as above, you will continue to have conflict and defeat as below. Okay, let's get your last one here. Some of you are so much in your mind, in your head, you really need to connect and to ground yourself. Um, there it go, Ace of Cups. And I told you, accelerated motion. There go the Eight of Wands. Remember I just said ethereal, as above, so below. That's why she's looking out unto the stars. All right, so let's put your tarot real quick on top of this. Like I said, love begins, Ace of Cups. Moving on to a new you, a new love for yourself, a new sense of guidance. Also, for some of you, something moving on towards something that you love to do, whether that is entrepreneurial, whether that's a new job or company that you're applying for, um, but also just love, vitality, success, and happiness. It all starts with you before it can start with somebody else. But something here is moving you forward quickly. Now, at not at your time pace, but at the time pace as above, so below. Um, Again, because of this portal, that open. You see the portal in the air there? And then the star that's going through it, that's you. Remember that the Eight of Wands in the tarot, there is no human on that card. It's all about ethereal. It's all about the ether, the connectedness, source, um, enlightenment. Yes, you're moving on. Some of you may have broken up with somebody, haven't been talking to them, and some of you, because of this portal, you will be losing contact or leaving a relationship, a sense of a breakup. Because you do have a new situation coming towards you where that person will be equal to the same feelings and emotions. Look at her. See there? The same feelings and emotions. I can't even get it out of my mouth. That you will have. And the reason I say that is because both of your hands is on the cup, okay? And the water is pouring out at the same equal stream. That means that you're not giving too much, they're not giving too much, and it's a constant stream of flow, of flowing back to each other. Now I'm gonna leave this here on top of this other Ace of Cups, but it was supposed to go on the first card, fertility. Like I said, birthing something new within inside of you, which is starting with your own love for yourself. Um, Knowing that ain't nobody gonna do that for you. Coming out of a sense of codependency, you know, where that you're understanding you don't have to wait around for somebody to tell you that they like you, they love you, they want to be with you, and all that stuff. You're rebirthing you, which is you're seeing about yourself more. Okay. You're worrying about your feelings and emotions. You're protecting them. Um, you'll be surprised how many people don't do that, and how many people are so codependent on whether somebody else loved them or not, and how they can better succeed in their own life. You got some people that totally depend on relationships. Okay. Like me, I'm not a person that I have to be in a relationship. If I want one, I want one, but I don't codepend on it. If I want a relationship, it's because I want to be in one. You got some people that have to be in a relationship because either they don't make time, soul time for their own self. They always like to extend their self and their feelings and emotions and love out to somebody else, and then a lot of times when that happens, you start to um, neglect your own self, right? Because you're always a person that is so dependent on giving all of yourself to somebody else that you don't have hardly no love for yourself. Having a sense of too much expectations. When you have too much expectations, you get let down. And once I learned that, I stopped doing it. I don't expect anything from anybody. If somebody do reciprocate, good. If they don't, I'm not letting myself down or leading myself to hurt because I wasn't expecting it anyway, right? The Lovers. So this new portal gate is opening up, like I just said, more love for yourself. Also, allowing yourself to move on and to move on freely for new love to be established. Okay. Now, I know everybody has not been in a relationship. Um, some people are single on purpose, like myself. And it's been a while for me. It's been like almost nine years. If I'm just very codependent, I could have been in a relationship if I wanted to. But I took time for myself. I wanted to invest more into myself spiritually. Um, because once you take on a partnership, that is very busy business. You have to be concerned about other people's feelings and emotions. You physically, a lot of times, have to care for that person. Um, You have to be attentive all the time. You have to be open for communication all the time. And a lot of times I like being by myself as a hermit because I do got a lot of Virgo in my chart. Um, no, my Virgo is a rising. That's why. Okay. So I just chose to, when I'm ready, when it happens, it'll happen. But I'm not out seeking for no relationship because that's a huge responsibility. It is, but people don't see it like that. Um, some of you also learning that you're too busy right now for a love relationship. Um, trying to keep balance in your own life. Um, also, you will be getting a lot more busy than what you are right now. Okay. So even though you having this conflict, a feeling of defeat, a delay, things are going to pick up for everybody within the next 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 days. Okay. Some of you also got two people that you're wanting or need to decide about. One person, it may make it easier because you may be pregnant by the other person. So now we have Seven of Swords in reverse. Stagnation. Stagnation. Like I said, whatever's holding you up. Maybe you're waiting on a letter, a email, a phone call from a business, school. Okay, maybe some of you signed up for online school or college. You're going to college. Maybe you're needing documents to put your child in school for immunization and hearing and getting a doctor appointment, stuff like that. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's kind of holding you up um, from doing the things that you need to get accomplished. Um, let me get the next card though. Any lies? There you go. Any lies that has been told will come to the surface. It's probably have been for some of you already. Things that you did not know will start to come to the surface. People's attitudes, their persona, their personality that they wasn't showing you. Um, if all of a sudden they were too busy for you before, but now they have time for you all of a sudden, it's because they were lying, deceiving you, and cheating. Okay, but that could be right now for that other person, unless you have been the one doing it. It's been on hold. And this is why a lot of you will hear from this person, or get communication or conversation that will come towards you and leave you in a stalemate mental decision on if you want to reunite with this person or if you want to begin a relationship with this person. Now, if that's not the case, this is somebody new that some of you will meet, and you're going to have to make a mental choice as this new Lionsgate portal. Are you ready for love? Are you ready for dating? Are you ready for dating that can lead to strong partnership? Because it may also happen fast. Whatever is going on for you right now as indecisiveness, some of you will make a quick choice. Some of you may need to think on it. Okay. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It may take you some time to make a decision. Yep. Four of Cups and concern energy and another decision, like I said. 2 weeks, 2 days. Uh-oh, sorry babies. 2 months. You see that mental decision before you take action. Swords is the mind, wands is the action. Right? What is again, that will be by October, right? The next 2 months. When Mercury again will be going retrograde. You had the Four of Cups to come in concern energy, which is you don't know whether to look forward to the future or to sit and pout and be stubborn about things or people or situation that did not favor you. These three cups here. This is why you're sitting there like, I can't believe that either my last three relationships, my last three jobs, my last three friends, the last three times that I moved, um, I can't believe that last relationship I was in, it didn't work. That's why I stopped dating. I can't believe that I gave another opportunity because I met somebody else new and that didn't work. You don't know how to feel, what to think, what to take action about. So, we're going to quickly throw out the after tarot. Hey, Jane. I hope I'm saying that right. I hate saying people's names wrong. But you will, some of you be optimistic like you really want to be about looking into the future, doing new things. Ashak, Ashiki, Ashaka. I'm sorry. By you spelling it out, it's not going to make me pronounce it right. So again, I apologize. Uh, Asi, uh, Ashaka, Ashaka. No, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But if I could hear you say it, then I could say it right after that. Ashiki. Ashaka. No, you said no to that. Ashiki? But that sounds like an E on the end, not an A. I'm sorry. Uh, still gonna make sure I say it right. I'm waiting on your cards to drop. She put the laughy emojis. Okay, so like I said, this is the after tarot. So this is going to be the outcome that you don't know and that you don't see. Uh, sh- sh- I. Why well, don't want to give me y'all card? Hold on, y'all. Don't want to give me a card. Hold on. Okay, just a moment. Let me finish this. Because some of y'all really thinking very hard. This is why a card won't come out. I'm steadily shuffling and shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. That's the Two of Swords here. Okay, indecisiveness. Whether you're thinking about what I'm going to do, about money, how can I get a first or a second job, how can I get my business off the ground, what type of products do I want to sell as entrepreneurship, should I go back to school, do I get back with this person, do I give them another try, whatever you're thinking about. Okay, this also could be the person you're thinking about. Why my cards just keep shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Somebody here is overthinking. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to read these in reverse because it's already after. Okay? Because this is the before, which is the standard. No, this is the conclusion to this. Five of Wands. So after you've been feeling defeated and going through things, conflicts, right? You're still going to be standing. So we already seen and got that because it's already here. conflict and defeat. The number 5. Okay, so we already understand and know that this is already what you went through. And if you have to still go through it again, you're gonna get through it. Okay. You see how everybody else is sitting down, but you in the middle. You're gonna defeat all of this. This is already why the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands came out. Success. So you're gonna get the outcome that you're looking for. It just may not be at the time period or the way that you want it to be, which is kind of like a self-serving type of energy, and that is not in a way to be when you're wanting to connect more in a higher frequency or vibration. Um, Even your manifestations don't come to you immediately. It's still a delay. You may not notice it's a delay, but it's still a delay. The only thing that is instant comes from source. Okay, with the snap of a finger or the blink of an eye or the spoken of words, Elohim. But far as a human standpoint, don't nothing come to you instantly unless you're in a drive-through. Okay, but even sometimes you gotta wait behind other cars. So nothing is instant gratifications. But humans is spoiled like that, right? So you're gonna get through these conflicts and these defeats. This is the outcome, okay, that I'm showing you. So even though you're indecisive, you're worrying, you're stressing, everything is gonna happen. Two of Wands and a Two of Cups. Some of you that are asking about relationships, you're gonna reconcile with the person. I don't know when, how, where. Um, but this Two of Cups also can be somebody new. Okay, that you will finally get, meet, um, start to establish the fertility card here. Because you already got the Lovers. So it starts as a love relationship and then it ends as a relationship or reconciliation. But you already have the fertility here, okay? Which is a lot of you will want to work something out to reconcile, or you would like to birth something new, which is to start the Lovers, fifth house of Leo, to start dating, getting to know somebody. As that time passes on, you will be in this form of connection here. Okay. Now you also have the Two of Pentacles. You see how everything is already mirroring? This is the before. This is the after card. So you're going to make time. Um, all the time that you did invest into a person, a situation, job hunting, going through these changes, conflicts, issues, feeling defeated. You see how you're walking toward the ship? Your ship has came in. And then you have the Two of Cups, which somebody I feel with the Eight of Wands over here does want to reconcile with you. It doesn't matter how long ago it has been, but you will give this person a chance, an opportunity to do so. This is why the after cards are showing you. It may take 2 years, 2 days. It may be 3, but at some point of time, you will reconcile or you will find a connection. That's why you got 2 Ace of Cups here. Okay, 2 Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. The Moon card, oh, gave me 3. Look at there. There it go. 10 of Cups and the Empress. hmm You know, the Moon card is also not only your mother, or you as a mom. But since I do have the Empress already here, some of you, this will be fertility. Okay. This can be a new addition to your family. Ten of Cups. Based on this relationship here. Okay. Now, this also can be a reconciliation for some of you. Maybe this is already a child's mama, a child's baby daddy. For some of you that you already have, and you reconcile, or whatever the case may be. And this person, of course, is already part of your family, but the connectedness, okay, um, the unity comes back, where that they'll be more into their child's or children's life, also can be yours. Now, this can be romantic, but it don't have to be. It can be like, okay, I'm sorry, I want to come back, I want to be more in my child's life. Thank you so much for being their mother and going through so much defeat and conflict, but now I want to step in and also do my part. Okay. Now, the moon card is also your line of credit. So your credit, you're going to start or continue to work on your credit. Your credit is going to get better. Um, but the moon is also your feelings and emotions. And you're going to just be careful, because I do see that you may be um, settling too much in your feelings and emotions in the near future, because it is a cloak that you are wearing up under this moon. So blocking your feelings and emotions um, can be a sense of indecisiveness that some of you will continue to have or feel in the near future. Because the moon, if you see here, it's a dog and a wolf. The dog is represented to common life, loyalty, um, friendships, right? But the wolf also stands for instincts. It stands for, um, I don't want to say the wolf in you, but animal instincts. Okay. Because the animals, right, are ruled by the moon. They move around at night. They move by the nocturnal energy. And some of you can be blocking that. So some of you also may be moving into from night shift to day shift, or um, needing to get more out in the day than you do at night. Somebody also that was in the dark about how they feel about you or how you feel about them, it's about to come to the light here. Now you have the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Your sense of vitality, prosperity, and abundance. Remember, I told you that Jupiter and Mars is in Taurus. Again, Vedic Sidereal, Jasti, um, not Tropical Western. Okay, that's what I do on my channel. So Jupiter and Mars is in Taurus, but Mars doesn't really like to be in second house of Taurus. It's a grounding energy. But Mars will be moving retrograde out of Taurus. Okay. Especially if you are a Taurus, you're experiencing happiness because Jupiter is there. But the action behind it and for it, you're not really doing anything about it. Okay. And that's why. This is where this indecisiveness in your mind and your feelings and emotions and your actions is being limited by Mars being in your first house if you're a Taurus. Okay. Um, this also can be affecting you as an aspect, Scorpios, because you would be the second house, seventh house of Taurus. So let me see what this is. You're going to be sitting very much more abundant if you are a divine feminine. If you're a masculine, you will decide that you want to partner up. or you will be partnered up for your future. Okay, so the bridge. This is also the card that came out last night. So I'm clarifying the Empress. And some of you, you're waiting on this to bridge some type of communication. Remember, I kept saying about integrate, overcoming a barrier, coming together, reconciliation, getting that harmony, not only from the other person or the situation itself, settling down, coming together, coming in your favor, but also you're not wanting to compromise, and you shouldn't if you're an empress. Um, and if you're a masculine, the reason why you're having defeat and conflict is because you're refusing to compromise because of your ego, which is also part of this Seven of Swords in reverse. hmm And the masculine has been having a hard time going through their ego death. It's been in my readings for the past 30 days. I also did a reading, straight only masculines. That will be the title. Go up under the live playlist. If you want to know love relationships about what your masculine is thinking and doing, it told you in the reading. Okay. It's going to say masculines only, and I did it last month. Give me something on this Ten of Cups real quick. Success. See there? I told you. Victory, recognition, success, reputation, fame, goals. Okay, turning in your favor, winning, achieving, and having an ambition. hmm Give me something on this Two of Cups. Okay. So some of you, like I said, you will be letting something else go that you feel that it's a ball and chain, a sense of heaviness, whether it's unspoken feelings and emotions, finally needing to make a decision, um, letting go of somebody that may have addictions, whether it's through spirits, intimacy, third party situations, addicted to food, you know, not doing your exercises or getting back into your fitness regimen, um, overworking yourself, you know. But I know if we don't work, we don't get paid. We can't take care of ourselves or family. But putting in 100 hours a week is not going to do yourself any good thinking that that is the only way that your prosperity and abundance come. It does not. Okay. So, codependency. Remember, I talked about all that almost exactly an hour ago. I kept talking about a sense of codependency, emotional baggage, and also some of you will be deciding to release your spouse or somebody that you're living with, um, or dating because you're unhappy. This is also why, and you're going to move probably faster than you think you may, actually, because of this portal that has now changed your internal mechanism. hmm All right, I'm going to end it by throwing these out, and y'all can come back and for part 3 tomorrow, because I said I was going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then we got the Ace of Swords at the bottom, which I said I'm not reading them in reverse because it's an after deck. I could if I wanted to, but it's no point. Um, Ace of Swords. So right now it's a no because you're waiting on communication. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm waiting on a letter from my apartment people so that I can move. It's nothing that I can do until they give it to me. You see what I'm saying? So stressing myself out and worrying and anxiety and all that stuff is not going to help. It's going to continue, or it will take away my prosperity and my abundance. Um, it's going to put me in feelings and emotions that I don't need to be in unnecessarily. I just need to rethink, recalculate, re strategize. So when that communication comes in, Eight of Wands here, I can move forward. And I'm just using that as an example. Well, I haven't heard from them. I'm ready to reconcile. I want to reconnect. Why they haven't called me? I haven't seen them. You're blocking your prosperity by doing all that. That's codependent. You can still be you, love yourself, move on with your life until whatever time that may come back your way if you still want to reconcile. But the reading is telling you to move on with your life because you actually have success and award and achievement for things coming to you. But if you are worried about why the person ain't called you, you ain't seen them, you worried about what they're doing, that's low vibrational. Okay, it is. All right, let's end it with these. On my channel, I do long readings. Some of you don't like that, but oh well, because I teach you here, it's not about all what your ex is doing. Okay, whatever that they're doing, unfortunately, you know, yes, high vibrations. Whatever that they're doing, obviously, unfortunately, if you're not in the picture, it's for a reason. But you keep trying to make yourself into the picture when the picture may not be your particular drawing. I ain't gonna play with you now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. In a few months, I already told you, 2 months. Let time bring you your success and your star. Okay? Next month, goodness me. November, when Saturn goes direct, this card is in reverse faster than you think. And I believe those were the exact words I just got through saying. Something happened before June or during the month of June that is propelling you toward um, what you're about to go to and through next. Okay, so you think about whatever happened between um, before June and whatever that was. I believe a lot of you tried to work on it. You tried to deal with it. You kept thinking about it. You kept going back, trying to make a choice about it. You kept trying to have communication after a stalemate, after a ghosting, after not talking, or whatever the case may be. And you're up to this point now. When the portal changed, which is a energy shift, okay? Whether you feel it's an actual portal opening or not, it's an energy shift um in the ethereal. Okay, and when that happens, it's best for all of us to move forward with that ethereal choice, not to try to keep proceeding backwards on a holiday. So it did say next month and a few months. So I don't do holidays no more. So because it's all allegedly propaganda. I don't. I'm not studying no holidays. Um, I used to be, but I vibrated higher than that now because I see with my third eye. I don't no longer see with my regular eyes. So this reality does not look the same. I don't expect the same. I don't want to participate in the same. Some of you, this is what you're transformation from also. That everything here is a low vibration. We're actually, as humans, the highest vibration that is walking around in this reality. Everything else, besides the animals, okay, is low vibrational, right? It is. Shopping malls, put your credit card number in to buy this, go on this website, buy this car. Do you want to be gas or electric? Our foods are changing allegedly. Allegedly, you got an election, then you don't have an election. Everything is so fake, allegedly. So, on a holiday, can be Labor Day, um, Election Day. I don't know if that's a holiday, but Halloween. And I'm just naming holidays. I'm not saying that you participate in it or you believe it. I'm just going on what the card says. The next month to 2 months, October and November. Labor Day, Halloween, getting also prepared for y'all Thanksgiving that y'all do, that Christmas stuff that y'all do. Um, some of you, it could be a holiday for you. Maybe it's a birthday. Maybe it's a religious holiday. So it just depends. Okay. But I don't want to hold you any more longer. Um, if you ever need a reading or something like that, you can always email me, Vesta Angels Tarot at Gmail, and then I will give you instructions on what to do. Make sure you have the notification bell on because I always go live for my readings. I rarely upload anymore, so you'll have to catch me live. What else? Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow to do your part three of the energy portal. Miss Linda, make sure you check your email. Just keep looking out for me to email you. I always already told Reese too. Just give me a couple of days to get something sorted and just look out for your email, okay, coming from me. And yeah, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it to my moderators and any new subscribers or hopefully new subscribers. If you're seeing this for the first time, this is how we teach and learn over here. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, Miss Linda.